Hey guys, welcome to reading today. Alright, so in reading this week we have pretty much covered everything that we've needed to cover that goes with this story. We talked about homographs last week, we know all our vocabulary words, we worked on main idea, we worked on text features. We have learned a lot of things this week that go with our story. The only thing that we need to work on is some writing. And it's been a while since we've done any writing, but we definitely need to work on it some more because writing is so important. You're going to need to know how to write through all of your years of school. So if we get really good at it now, it's going to make next year easier, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that, so that it won't be so bad the next time your teacher says, hey, we have to write. You won't have to groan and moan because you're going to know how to do it, and it's going to be easy for you. That's what we are going for. Alright, so the first writing, some of you have already done. We did this about a month ago. Do you remember when we worked on our writing plan and we came up with a story with its characters and its setting, and it had a problem and a solution because we were making up stories, and that's what stories have. They have, characters and a setting and problem and solution, and we made up our own story and we were supposed to write it. And I was going to meet with you guys and let you tell me your story, and we never got a chance. I just kind of ran out of time that day. So some of you have already done this, but some of us I still need to finish. So I'm going to just kind of show you where you need to go to finish this assignment. And the first thing, almost everybody got the writing plan done. That's where you had to go in and you had to type up your plan for your story. You had to tell me who were going to be your characters, what was going to be the setting, and what was going to be your plot with your problem and your solution. So you had to kind of think and figure out kind of what you wanted your story to be like. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. I'm going to go into Teams. And if you go into your assignments, like up here at the top where it says Assignments, yeah, you're going to see like some of the ones we did this week. But if you don't see it, click Load Previous. And oh, I bet it's the very first one. It says Writing Plan. So if you click on Writing Plan, you can see mine right here shows me who's done it and who hasn't. So I'm not worried about JC and Wesley because they're not part of our class anymore. But Gage and Madison, you guys have not done this assignment. Like if I click on it, see, it pulls up Gage's. Give it just a second and it will. Well, I think it will. Alright, see, yeah, it pulls up Gage's, but he hasn't done it yet. The same thing if I go back in and I pull up Madison's. If I click on Madison's, hers is going to be the same thing. It's just blank. They didn't get a chance to do this assignment yet. See, it just shows it's blank. So Gage and Madison need to go in and finish their writing plan. I'm going to show you, if I go over here, I can see all the ones. See, everybody that did do it. It's like if I just click on, let's click on Hunter's. Hunter had a really good one, I thought. We can look at Hunter's writing plan. Alright, so here's Hunter's writing plan that he got done. You can see he had his characters are going to be Jed and Hunter, and they're at their mama's house. That's their setting. And the story's going to be about when Hunter falls off the trampoline and he hurts his arm. And that's kind of the problem. He fell off the trampoline, and he told me how they were going to solve it. They go to the doctor and put a cast on it. That sounds like it's going to be a great story. I could click on somebody else's writing plan. Let's see who else I've got here. Oh, I think Jed had a pretty good writing plan. Let's look at Jed's. Oh yeah, he had a bunch of people in his story. I remember see his characters, and he even told me who they all were in his story. Cody's gonna be the son, and Sharky's the dog, Spice is the cat, Jesse's the mom, and Peyton's the dad. And they're at the Bora Bora Beach. I thought that was pretty interesting. The plot is they're playing a family volleyball game. That's what's going on. The problem is that Sharky runs after the ball, and Peyton serves the ball, and the ball pops loudly because Sharky's the dog and Sharky bites it. So, they get a new beach ball and they use it for volleyball until it blows away, and then they go swimming. So he's got a problem and a solution. He's got characters and setting. It looks like it's going to be a great story. That's great. Those are great writing plans. So Gage and Madison, you guys need to go in and get your writing plan done. Everybody else is done with their writing plan. But Gage and Madison need to go fill out the writing plan so that they can write their story. Because the next thing we were supposed to do after we had our writing plan was actually write our story. And there was a video that goes on that tells you kind of how to turn it into your story. The very next thing was said, the next assignment was turning our writing plan into a story. And I'll show you if you go into Teams. I'm going to go back. I may have went too far. Go back into Assignments. My computer's being very slow. Go back into Assignments. And again, if you don't see it, click Load Previous. And yep, it's right here. See, if you've done the writing plan, the next one says turning our writing plan into a story. And that's where some people have not turned it into me yet. Even some of the people who says it was returned have actually not done it. For example, if I click on Hunter, see, look, it says no work attached. He hasn't sent me the picture of his story, so I'm missing his story. So I'm going to tell you real quick. I'll even show you real quick if you've done it. So like, Hunter, I need your story. I need you to look back at your writing plan and get your story. If you have your story, I'm going to go back to my camera. If you have your story where you wrote it and you've saved it, oh, I hope you have. I know it's been almost a month and you've probably lost it. And it's my fault if you've lost it. I'm sorry because it's taken so long to get back to this. But if you do have your story saved somewhere, great. Take a picture and send it to me. You can go right into this assignment and send it to me. That's fine. Or send it to me in a chat. But if you have lost your story or you never wrote your story, you need to do that today, okay? So if you can't find it, you may have to rewrite it. I'm sorry. But I need it now. So we are ready to actually turn it in and I want to see it now. So get into it and turn it back into me if you need to. And I'm just going to go real quick and I'm going to show you who didn't. So like Hunter, he didn't have a story attached. But look, Emberlyn did. Emberlyn had a great story. I loved listening to Emberlyn's story. So Emberlyn is actually done with this assignment. You're great, Emberlyn. It's going to pull it up in just a second, if it ever will. You can see Emberlyn has typed hers. And she had a great story. I loved it. So Emberlyn, you are good. But I could click. And Amelia's not in the class anymore. There's Caden. Caden, your story's not turned in, so I need you to send me a picture of that story if you can. JC's not part of our class. Gage, after you get your writing plan, I need a picture of the story once you write it, okay? Kanan, for some reason, Kanan, yours was blank. I don't know if it accidentally got deleted or what. See, it just blinks and there's nothing there. So Kanan will need to do it. Libby had a story. It was great. So Libby, you are fine. See, there's Libby's story. Looks great. Brinley, there was no picture for your story if you can do it. Madison, you have to do your writing plan, Madison, and write your story. Asher had a great story. His looked great. He has it all typed up. Looks great. Peyton, not part of our class. Nevaeh, your story wasn't attached. So if you can get me your story and get a picture. Jed's story was not attached. Shay's story was not attached. And Elin had a great story. Elin didn't type his. See, Elin wrote his on a piece of paper. That's okay too. You don't have to type it. You can write it on a piece of paper. But as you can see, there's a lot of kids in our class. I had a big long list here of all the kids that hadn't given me their story yet. So please get in and finish your story and turn it back into me, okay? You can type it or write it on paper. But I need that story so I can see how good you are at writing. And the ones that have turned it in, they did really good. They had characters, they had setting, they had a problem, they had a solution, and their sentences looked great. They had capitals and end marks, and their sentences made sense. And that's what I'm looking for when I grade this. I'm looking to see, did you have characters? Did you have a setting? Was there a problem and a solution? And how do your sentences look? Do you have complete, correct sentences with capitals and end marks, and your sentences make sense? Okay? All right, so I'm going to just show you real quick. I can close this. If you go into your assignment, I'm going to show you there's a video in both assignments. There's a video that tells you how to turn it in. So you can watch the video and it will explain everything. If you've forgotten what you're supposed to do, go ahead and you can click on it and rewatch the video, okay? Alright, so that's the first writing we're going to do today. So I'm going to let you get working on that, And then we have one more writing assignment we're going to do today. I know we're doing a lot of writing today, but writing is so important. I know not anybody really loves it, but writing is so important. And you guys might become such good writers that you are a famous author one day. Jed was telling me about the story he wrote the other day. Jed might become a famous author one day and we read his books and make lots of money. Wouldn't that be great? Well, good. Let's learn how to be good writers so that that can happen, okay? All right. I'll see you all later. Good luck on your stories. I can't wait to read them.